Imagine stepping off the pavement, being whisked through a private lane past the hustle of the airport, arriving at the door of your own mini suite 35,000 feet above the ground. Yes, that's what flying first class on Emirates can feel like. Boarding, the VIP welcome. From the moment you arrive at the terminal, you're in a different world. For first-class passengers, Emirates offers airport check-in counters that look more like hotel lobbies than airline desks. You're greeted by staff who ask how you prefer to be addressed, take your bags, and often provide a chauffeured car to the plane, depending on your route. Walking past economy and business class lines, you feel the difference. It's not just about we paid more, it's about the environment being designed for calm, indulgence, and a little bit of show. Then you board and wow, the cabin? Private, plush, and sometimes outrageous. On the A380 upper deck, one of the most iconic aircraft in Emirates' fleet, the first-class cabins are stylish, with sliding doors, ambient lighting, wood-grain finishes, gold-tone trim, and leather everywhere. On the newer Boeing 777 suites, you'll find fully enclosed private suites and even virtual windows for the center aisle seats. It's a seat that becomes a bed that becomes a lounge space. You're handed pajamas and slippers, a minibar might pop up, the amenity kit, a luxury leather pouch with high-end skincare, and goodies inside. You settle in, think, lighting set to your mood. Seat reclines to fully flat, even a zero-gravity setting on some aircraft. The difference from economy or even the best business seats is night and day. Takeoff and first impressions. Once the door closes, you've got just one thing to do. Breathe and enjoy. Crew members greet you with a drink. Hello, champagne. Hand you a menu. Ask if you'd like to be awakened for breakfast, or lunch, or dinner, whatever fits you. There's novelty here, but also comfort. The seat is easy to use. The light control's intuitive. You're not squeezed next to a stranger. It's your space. Meals in the sky, gourmet, and on your schedule. One of the biggest joys is the Dine-on-demand service. You don't have to eat when everyone else does. You want breakfast at midnight on a long-haul flight? Go for it. You want caviar and Dom Perignon? Yes, those served in first class on Emirates. You can. The food comes on proper tableware, linen napkins, and multiple courses on long hauls. You choose your pace. The crew doesn't rush you. They check in gently. The beverages, excellent wines, champagnes, spirits, and an attention to pairing that most airlines reserve for their top tier only. Meals in first class feel more like a private fine dining experience than airplane food. The lounge in the sky and on the ground. Before you even board, you may get access to Emirates First Class lounges. Some of them are amazing. For example, the lounge at Dubai's Concourse A is massive and lavish. You can relax in a daybed, get a spa treatment, dine a la carte. On board the A380, there's an upper deck lounge/bar area shared with business class. If you're in first, you get priority. Stroll there, grab a drink, chat with fellow passengers, watch the world go by through the big windows. The feeling. Yes, I'm on a plane, but also, no, I'm not on a normal plane. The big wow, plane shower. If you're on the A380 version of Emirates First Class, you'll find the holy grail of luxury airplane perks. A real shower cabin. 5 minutes of hot water, fragrant toiletries, heated floor, a chance to refresh mid-flight. I mean, who does that? You step in, rinse off, step out into a towel, and retry your seat position, now feeling brand new. It's not just fun, it changes how you feel arriving at your destination. Entertainment, connectivity, and comfort. For entertainment, Emirates' ICE system is top tier. Thousands of movies, shows, music in many languages. Noise-canceling headphones, big screen, great selections. The seat is quiet. You're removed from the hustle of the cabin. Wi-Fi? Yes, often available, sometimes with conditions. Though some reviews note it isn't perfect. But honestly, on that throne suite up there, you might just want to disconnect for a bit. The little details that matter. You pre-select your meal or ask mid-flight for something off-menu. You choose when you sleep, eat, or drink. Crew carry your coat, take your bag. You don't juggle things. You may get a chauffeur on arrival depending on airport and route. You leave feeling like you've been treated to something special, not just paid more for a seat. Still, it's not perfect. Some reviews point out that depending on the aircraft, cabin age, or route, the first-class experience can vary. For example, older seats, slightly worn finishes, or less attentive service have been noted. But you go into it knowing the premium you pay is supposed to open a better kind of travel. Arrival, the contrast. When you land, it's more than we got there. You arrive refreshed, relaxed, with a smile. You made it through the skies in style. For many, the difference between first class and any lower class isn't simply comfort, but mindset. You go from board plane arrive to experience flight arrive. The wow isn't just the amenities, it's the feel. That private suite, the zero-gravity seat, stepping into a shower, being served whatever you want when you want it. All combined to create a travel memory, not just a journey. Is it worth it? When and why? So here's the honest part. Is flying Emirates First Class worth it? If you've saved up for a bucket list travel moment, yes. If you want to experience top of the top, yes. If you fly long haul and want to arrive refreshed, yes. If you can manage the cost or redeem miles for it, the experience is memorable. If you're doing a short flight, or if business class already gives you a flatbed and great service, you might ask, will it feel that different? It will, but less dramatically so. Some travelers say, I felt underwhelmed when the seat was older or the staff not as warm. My take, the story I'll always tell. Here's how it felt for me. I checked in, left my bags, walked into a lounge, had a drink, boarded, closed my suite door and thought, this is why people fly first. I ordered dinner at 40,000 feet, ate when I wanted, drifted off into a fully flat bed, stirred when I felt like it, showered mid-flight, landed feeling surprisingly human and fresh. Not worn out, not cramped, not just another flight. I chatted briefly with the crew. They were friendly, not robot polished. The minibar popped out. The lights dimmed. I pressed a button and the bed turned flat. The breakfast arrived a bit late morning, just when I woke. I loved it. I looked out the window, or in the virtual window of a mid-aisle suite on a 777, and felt that plane magic. The world shrunk. The hum of the engine softened. The little tray table life vanished. I was simply sitting in a space designed for my comfort. I'll always remember that flight. Not because I spent money, but because for a few hours I wasn't on a plane. I was in a personal retreat in the sky. If you're reading this and dreaming of what it's really like to fly Emirates First Class, know this. It is what the photos show, and more importantly, it feels how you hope. You get pampered, but also you get personal space and time. You get top-tier amenities, yes. But the thing you'll remember most is how you felt. Calm, exclusive, elevated. That said, it's still travel. Weather can be bumpy, the service isn't perfect 100% of the time, and some aircraft are older. But go in with eyes open, pick the right route and plane if you can, and you'll likely come away feeling you experienced something special. If you enjoyed this deep dive into flying first class on Emirates and want more stories about luxury travel, hidden airline perks, and travel hacks, ones that feel human, not scripted, subscribe so you don't miss the next one.